a Short Shorts production.
Where did it all start?
Start is such a confusing term, where do any of us really start? Is there a point where we start to start?
Why don't we start with how you met?
It was the summer of 1978. I was still a street busker searching for my sound, and then she came along.
Well, I was on my way home from drama class, not really paying attention. And wouldn't you know it, one of my fake peaches fell right out. And let me tell you, I knew things were going to change right there and then.
The sound was like nothing I'd ever heard. It was raw, but yet fresh and perverse.
We spent hours in the park. What we were creating, we knew it was magical.
The music it flowed right from the soul, like the mane of an untamed stallion. We were going to touch people, right down deep. Ready? Yeah. Okay, ready?
My uncle had his own recording studio, and he let us lay down a couple of tracks. We had it all. The sound, the look, the attitude. All we needed was a name.
The name was my idea. Peaches are juicy when you bite into them, and that's what our music was like. A burst of flavor. And Kreem is thick like the wall of emotions that our songs produce.
When our album hit the top of the charts, we knew that the money was going to pour in. We became rock stars. This went on for years.
Kreem, peaches, peaches and cream.
Love
Destiny,
and love.
fate.
We shot our first music video in '83. This is the song that launched our worldwide tour. It also launched our downfall.
It was our worldwide tour that opened my horizons to a future sound of the future.
I knew something was wrong when we got back from our last stop. Guy became distant. He spent hours alone in his room and wouldn't come out for meals. I began finding fruit in his drawers and under his pillows. One day, I caught him in the act, using real fruit.
Get out of my room! It wasn't that I thought playing with real fruit was a bad thing. I just knew Jordan would take it the wrong way. She didn't understand how the music called out to me, crying to be reinvented.
He started living in a, high air above himself. An example being getting his tattoo.
Infinity. Forever.
It looked like an 8. The final blowout came in spring of 1986. Backstage at our headlining concert in Boulder, Colorado, Guy pulled out a real fruit.
Things were never the same. After the incident, a lot of our fans became haters.
I decided to go solo. The world was moving on.
My life took a dark turn. The world wasn't ready for real fruit, which meant the world wasn't ready for me. I started staying inside the house, playing real fruit all day. Weird thoughts entered my mind, strange visions and hallucinations. I had all the money in the world, but I didn't care. The world didn't care. I hit the lowest of the low.
The venues I played for got smaller and smaller, while I worked with what I had. Opened for a lot of kids' birthday parties right before the magician.
Lying on the floor that day, my pants soiled, I realized it wasn't about the money. I went back to my roots, busking.
I was on my way to audition for a gig when I heard this awful guitar playing.
We walked, we talked, but it was getting late. I didn't want the reunion to end, but I couldn't find the words to make her stay. Not until we heard it.
Together, we realized that we could start again. A new beginning.
So, we gave our money to the kid and came back to the park where it all started, where we met.
That was 4 months ago. So you're basically saying you're homeless now?
No. We're not homeless. This park is our home. This tree is our home. We are not homeless.
Have you ever thought about touring again?
No, because really, like, how much does that cost? You know? It cost me the love of my life. It cost me my dignity. It cost infinitely too much. Infinitely too much.
Infinitely too much.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Peaches and cream.
Peaches and cream!
Peaches and cream.
Peaches and cream!
Such a dream.
Dream!
Peaches and cream.
Peaches and cream!
Wherever we go. Wherever we're seen. Never seen without our peaches and cream. Peaches.
Peaches
Peaches and cream.